Crochet, day 118, Wolfville to Halifax.
Good morning, everyone. We start the day off with some exercise and then we head off. We're trying to get back to Halifax today, but we have stuff along the way that we still want to see, so let's get going. But first things first, there's a free shower in this public washroom in Wolfville, and looks like there's a run for the cure going on today too. I feel like it'd be awesome if more public washrooms had showers. It would certainly make life for us, what are we, van lifers? Much easier. After that, we get back into our van and head off again. First on our to-do list is Hennigar's Farm Market. We want to shop more at farmers markets. The produce just looks so nice, and it feels fancy and cooler than going to the supermarket, if I'm being honest. And usually they have different stuff, like this sample station. Whoa, it's actually so good. I guess it worked because we bought some. We also bought some pizza bread. It looked really good, okay? Don't judge. And it was good. Probably the best pizza bread we've ever had. Wasn't dry at all. Next up, Grand Pré, another national historical site. But first, some apple cider. What's the difference between apple cider and juice anyway? So we walk around and we learned all about the deportation of the Acadian people by the British in 1955. So basically, we learned that the Acadian people are French settlers here in the Maritimes, and there were always disputes about who owns the land and stuff. So in 1755, a treaty was signed between the French and the British saying the British owned this land, and they forcibly deported the Acadians. They did this because the English believed that the Acadians would side with France during the disputes. To ensure they couldn't come back to their homes, the British burned their homes. Some fled to the Mi'kmaq, some went back to France, England, and other English colonies, and spent 50 years after that trying to get back to their home. It's quite a sad story. In the visitor center, there was a short film about it, and it was really well made. Really brought history to life. After that, we made it back to Halifax. Still really loving the city. And whoa, cruise ship. Apparently, there are 4 cruise ships today because of the storms in the Caribbean, and they had to reroute. Anyway, we're now at the Halifax seaport market. Whoa, my hair looks huge in this video. I guess it's time for a cut. So we walk around and see all the stalls of food and goods, and we think, oh, we're not gonna buy anything. We already got something at the other market, right? So we end up getting some steam buns from this Filipino table, and we love steam buns. This one's a barbecue pork one. The fluffy, slightly sweet bun and the meat is such a good combo. It's basically an Asian meat pie, and I love all meat pies. And Rebecca got this sea salt and pistachio cookie, and it was pretty good. And then right next door, we got some spice mixes for Indian cuisines. She had a sample of biryani, and it was too good. We always have trouble making Indian food, so we just had to get it. After that, we headed to the Central Library because it's just fun going into these free public spaces. We were walking around and looking at these little rectangles on the wall, and then someone dumped glitter from the top floor. So weird. I wonder why they did that. Also, they had a light therapy lamp here. I've never tried it before. This is so fun. And they also have a green roof on top with seating. This library is really nice. Next on the list is a tour of the public gardens. It's a free tour run by volunteers, and we were the only one there. Our guide was James. He was great. So chill. So here are a few facts. The garden was erected for fancy Victorian people to stroll and pass time. These dahlias are the highlight of the garden in the fall. Trees and things are erected here to memorialize big things that happen. This fountain was made for Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee. This tree here is 250 years old, oldest in the garden. You can see a ring around the trunk. Someone tried to strip the bark off of many trees in 2022, which was very sad, and the criminal has not been caught. Who vandalizes trees anyway? After that, we walked around some more and then actually found the hammocks. This is great. Beanie even got on it. Then we went to our dinner reservation at the canteen in Dartmouth. We got the dip, the scallops, and the lobster roll, which is actually a crab and lobster roll. All the dishes were so good, but our favorite was the lobster roll. So today we drove a total of 125 kilometers, so that would be 13 brown stitches and 87 green stitches to represent how many kilometers we drove today.
See you next time on